You're listening to the True Bull Podcast with Goonie and Nemo. You want to hear it now, you want to hear it live. And that's right.
That tape recorder, listen to this.
Woo! Welcome.
That is about the best intro I have ever heard. Well, at least this morning.
That's right. It's only the third one we've heard this week.
What number episode is this cast?
Woo! Let me welcome you to episode 121 of the True Bull Virtual Cast with Goonie and Nemo.
Yep.
Brought to you by House of Hughes, and as always, recorded live here in the upstairs Nemosa Studios in the awesome. Where are we? Are we live
upstairs
from the beautiful Nemosa Studios just north of downtown Hollywood Park, Texas?
All right.
See, we're moving around. This studio is everywhere, bro.
No, it sounded okay. But,
We used to be just south of
we're
Bulverde.
we're still here up in a closet.
Next week, we're going to be live from just south of Timberwood Park, Texas.
That's right.
That's right.
Yes, you are correct.
I am Nimbo Woods.
right.
Woods. So the reason why we're using so many different names here, the Nimbo Woods or the Nemosa Studios, we were trying to come up with a phone number where folks could call us and trying to put numbers to letters, and we couldn't get anything done because we wanted to get a voicemail box where you guys could call and be more interactive with us.
We were trying 444. But it was taken.
And we got.
I don't know who the guy is.
It's the same guy who sent us the cease and desist letter last week.
Well, we were going to pay for it, but he said, "Oh, you're going to pay. You're going to pay, Teresita.
Oh, you're going to pay for it twice, Teresitas, Teresotes."
Whoa.
So anyway, we did end up getting a number nailed down. So if you're in Ohio, it's a local call.
Hey, what's that number?
If you got a cell phone, it's also a local call anyway. It is area code 740-469-2857.
Could you repeat that? Say that one more time.
740-469-2857. And that is 740 Bull 7. Goonie is 469 GNY. Bull, B-U-L, 285, and the number 7, which is always 7. So it's 740 Goonie Bull 7, 740-469-2857.
That is so awesome. And one day we're going to find a Nemo number.
Yeah, we had one, but it was see?
Thank you.
We had one, but it was...
Okay, thank you.
It was in
I
Oakland.
appreciate it.
It was in Oakland. It was great. It was in Oakland, and so
I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Anytime you hear that, that means that it's time to drink. So
Are we really?
yeah, we're not going to do an MVP this week. Mixing all the stuff, we've done that quite a bit.
Okay.
Let's try something different. Let's go back to our Vicks liquor picker. That's
Whoa.
just where we try a liquor and see how good it is.
You
Because
realize it's 7:30 in the morning, Goonie.
yes, sir. In Hawaii, it's still 2:30, so it's actually just past last call.
Oh, cheers.
So I'm really excited about this one because, as y'all know, I love the Crown Royal Texas Mesquite. It's the best smoked whiskey you could get, but they've stopped making it. You can find a few of them online for like $250. Somebody bought like the last box and is trying to hoard it. So I actually was online searching and I found Curveball. It's the original barbecue whiskey. So I am really, really excited about this to try it. If this is it, if this is endgame,
Well, it smells smoky.
then I don't have to buy some Crown Royal and then buy like a smoker and get some wood chips and actually smoke it myself. If this is a good stuff, this may take care of everything. So what do you say we try Curveball original barbecue whiskey and see how it tastes?
Waiting on you.
All right.
Cheers.
Let's go.
Holy. Dude.
Oh, that is a
Dude, what the?
that is a no-go. That is a negative impact. That is a negative impact on that.
Dude, this really tastes like pants.
It tastes.
I ain't no lying.
It's got sweetness, so it does taste like a sweet barbecue sauce.
No.
It tastes like somebody took some barbecue sauce, and well, how best do I describe this?
It tastes like one of those barbecue mops.
It's like somebody took a dump in my hands, poured barbecue sauce on it, and then clapped into my mouth.
It tastes like a rump roast farted in my face.
Yes, it is. That is also it. I would liken it to somebody taking some Worcestershire, some caramel, sugar, sweet brown sugar,
Yes?
and then took a dump on it and then put it in my mouth.
Wow. Dude, this is actually this is actually Winchester sauce.
It smells like Worcestershire sauce, but it tastes like if somebody were to make the world's greatest brisket. And you know how after you have it, you make the burn ends, you cut it up, and you put it in a tin, and you put the brown sugar,
Brisket water.
yeah, and then after you take that out, that sauce that's left afterwards, the beef broth,
No, dude.
you do that, and then you take a dump in it. And that's probably what it would taste like.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls,
Wow.
tape recorder. Next week, we are going to be raffling off an open bottle of Curveball barbecue whiskey.
We're going to sell 17 tickets at 10 cents a pop. And
I recommend it highly. As an influencer, I
Right.
recommend this highly.
right, as an influencer, I think you would have to be heavily under the influence
Of influenza.
or crack.
Yep.
Or crack to ever buy that. The only thing that I feel bad about is that after Tim said he found it, I went and bought a bottle, not knowing that he went and bought a bottle. So not only do we have an open bottle of Curveball, we have a closed, pristine bottle of Curveball that will never be opened.
Yes. So we're going to raffle off a ticket for breaking the
Yes.
new bottle of Curveball.
Over the new bottle of Curveball.
I hope the makers of this junk are not listening to this.
They're
because-
probably busy taking a dump in a bottle and putting
And calling it
Curveball-
whiskey?
a Curveball logo on it.
Aye.
Oh my gosh, they threw us a curveball right there. They said whiskey, and they actually misspelled horse manure.
I'm going to go have some Brussels sprouts just to get the crap taste out of my mouth. I will be right back. You keep talking.
If I remove about 7 of my ribs, I could actually.
Oh, God, this is disgusting.
Yeah, I've got to say, if I never have to drink that again, it will be 17 years too soon.
So why are you still drinking it?
Wow, I'm not. I'm trying to pour it down
into the carpet.
the
Thanks.
trash. Yeah, that's terrible.
Hey, tape recorder.
Let's talk about anything else. How that was terrible, but you know what's not?
Yeah, it was.
You know what's not terrible? The House of Hughes. John Fest with House of Hughes. If you are looking commercial or residential to
I
get
am.
your house or business painted inside, outside, call John Fest at 210-884-8242. He'll get you taken care of. He works hard. He does everything right, and he charges the right price, and he gets you taken care of better than anybody else out there. One of the best in the business. Good guy, good business, good product. House of Hughes, 210-884-8242. Give John a call. Tell him we sent you, and he will take care of you.
Plus, he makes a mean macaroni and cheese.
Yes, he does. I tell you what. And his brisket tastes better than this
Whoa.
mop water that they...
Is this hind end of a whiskey?
Yeah. This whiskey tastes like the northbound end of a southbound mule who had sugar and Worcestershire sauce coming out of its butt.
Whoa.
Was that accurate?
No, I've got the visual now. Thanks. Appreciate that. Ladies and gentlemen, we spent $6 and 6 minutes on talking about this piece of, this lovely whiskey that we're going to be raffling off next week.
Yeah, it's of all the whiskeys I've had today, this was the best.
This is the one we'd want to raffle off.
Exactly. I'd rather have waffles flung at my face again than to drink that ever.
Oh, that was this morning.
Again, right, and I'd rather have that happen again.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, tape recorder, we have a shout out to Discount Tire. Woo! They just gave me a new set of rubber all the way around my F-150, and I'll tell you what, that thing just looks precious.
When you told me to pick you up, just south of Taco Cabana because you were buying some rubbers, I was kind of taken aback, and I wasn't sure I should do that. But then when I realized you'd be a Discount Tire buying rubbers, I
This
figured
is how
if
we
that's
get
where you
so many misunderstandings.
No, I don't think you understand at all. You can't have a misunderstanding when you don't understand.
All I know is that I got a truck out there, and she looks really, really pretty thanks to the tires.
Right, and you've got some new rubbers apparently too. So
Shout out to Discount.
woo-wee.
And on that note, let's get to some football, can we? I still haven't seen a game yet. I've been trying to find out where I'm going to find a game on TV. And,
Right.
And where do I do that?
Well, there's been so much going on right now with the preseason right now.
Yeah.
Somebody was telling me that they had their fantasy football draft last night, and I was like, after the first week of preseason,
Bro, you don't understand. Dallas is going to the Super Bowl already.
I know.
It's in the papers.
But it's so strange that all these people are having their draft. It's like, dude, in the next 2.5 weeks of practice and games, people are going to get injured. People are going to be gone for the season. Maybe not
They're
the
going to get
stars.
their feelings hurt.
Maybe
They're
not.
gonna leave.
Maybe not the stars, but maybe a backup, or somebody, not the quarterback or the wide receiver, but maybe their best pass blocker goes down for the season. That's gonna kind of hurt where your quarterback is gonna lay in a draft. So you might want to hold back on that. What?
Be that as it may, I went ahead and went to ESPN.
He shoots, he scores.
Yeah, whatever. And looked at these the stats, the rankings, and predictions.
Yeah. You said you were looking at that because we're probably going to have our True Bull fantasy football league starting up soon. So anybody who wants to be a part of that, again, give us a call at 740-469-2857,
Yep.
and we'll send you a link to be a part of that so we can get the draft done. And
We're
we'll
going to have a commissioner. Who's going to be the commissioner?
I'm going to
this
be the commish. I'm the truest of bulls. So we're going to probably have maybe 10 to 12 teams, and we'll have a draft probably the week before the season starts, because that's when you know everybody who's going to be injured, who's not going to be injured. But hey, you said you were looking at those the draft stats.
I want Justin Herbert. Can I get Justin Herbert right now?
Yeah. Speaking of quarterbacks, let's look at the quarterbacks. Where do they have them ranked? Who's ranked number one this year?
I'll tell you what.
Fantasy
Let's go from
quarterbacks?
top 10 here.
Okay.
Joe Burrow.
Yeah. See, that one's kind of iffy right now because he said that he was out for a few weeks because he had his appendix removed.
Right.
It just found out today that his appendix ruptured, and then he had it removed. So that's why it was such a big deal, because nobody just says, I want my appendix removed. It usually is removed either just before or just after it ruptures.
Wow. Well, I told my wife Annie that that I wanted to be cremated, so she set me an appointment for Thursday. So it is what it is.
I'm surprised she waited that long.
I know.
Yeah, but Joe Burrow's, I mean, he had a great breakout second season.
Yep.
After being injured the first his rookie season.
Well, with all the quarterback picks we have,
Yep.
guess who number 19 is?
Oh, don't tell me. Don't tell me. Oh, the guy that just got paid this year?
Let me show you.
The highest paid player in NFL history?
19th ranked quarterback is...
From the Cleveland Browns, Deshaun Watson.
You got to be kidding me.
Okay. You're telling me, okay, if you put the top 32...
Over Zach Wilson, come on.
Yeah, if you put the top 32 quarterbacks in the league on a field, yeah, you might make an argument that he's definitely top 20. But if you like you guys who had your fantasy draft yesterday, this morning when you woke up and heard on ESPN that 6-week suspension that he got has now turned into an 11-week. Let me say that one more time. An 11-week suspension. So not just the first third, now the first 2/3 of the season he's going to be gone. You really going to draft him top?
Some people are going to hold him.
They're going to draft him and hold him.
Okay, but besides that, let's go to Dak Prescott. He's 7th.
7th, I could see him top 5, but I can also see him just outside the top 5. I mean, it's all going to depend on how clean his jersey stays. If his jersey stays clean,
absolutely, go Cowboys.
I think that was more like the skull for Minnesota. Skull. But yeah, if his jersey stays clean, there's something to be said that he could be like a top 3, top 5 top 3, top 5 quarterback if he stays healthy.
Yeah.
And if his offensive line does what they need to do, and the defense kind of just continues what they did last year. It'll be hard pressed to do that though with a lot of the folks that they lost on the line. So
Lamar Jackson shows to be a pretty good pick.
well, that one as well, because somebody was saying that he might actually hold out because he's waiting for his new contract, and he wants to be the highest paid player. So basically, he wants to say, well, if Deshaun Watson's going to get paid $253 million to not play, how about I don't play and you give me $253,000?
That's incredible.
And I'll see y'all in week 12. He's definitely worth it. Whether he's a top 3, I don't know. I don't think he's a top 5 quarterback. I think he
would make an intriguing wild card, I think.
Yeah, and the problem is he's such a good talent that when things fall apart, when he can't find somebody down the field, he will try to make something happen with his legs, and all it takes is one guy tackling you the wrong way.
One guy?
And you're one guy? It's all it takes is one tackle, and you're done for the season because you wanted to run to get an extra yard, and now you're sitting there watching the rest of the season. And somebody told me that his passer rating, 15 yards plus down the line, is like bottom 30 of the league.
Tape recorder. Right now, what's going on in this studio is true. Mm-hmm. There's no bull happening here.
No, not even a little.
Yeah, but we're going to give you the top 2.
Let me give you some more true bull. Why, and this is true, am I still drinking this? Would somebody please just flush it?
Because
or did you?
It's going to be a long podcast here.
Wow.
We've got so much stuff to go over.
So top 2 quarterbacks. Who do we have? I have a pretty good idea, but it's we'll see.
Okay, up here we go. And we have got Okay.
I could either flip flop either of those.
Y'all should call in and guess what the top 2 are.
Yeah. Josh Allen from the
number
Chargers.
1.
Yeah, and number 2, Patrick Mahomes. A lot of people are saying Patrick is due for a down year because he lost his best wide receiver to Miami, and the receiver is now telling everybody how great a quarterback Tua Tagovailoa is.
Yeah.
He's trying to pump him up. But these are usually the times when Patrick says, "Oh, you don't think I'm worth that $450 million contract you gave me?
Yeah.
Okay, let me just go ahead and tell you how stupid you look or sound. I'm going to make you look as stupid as you sound."
Well, you're all going to look stupid, especially when the Panthers make the Super Bowl this year.
Wow.
Yep, that's it. I'm saying it right now. I even made, I probably made a bet.
Right.
In Las Vegas.
Okay.
That they're going to take it all the way.
Did Christian McConcussion come back yet?
He is fine. Christian McCaffrey is going to be just fine.
Ladies and gentlemen, this just in. Christian McCaffrey has been carted off from North Carolina practice this morning.
Wow.
He strained his groin jumping off the bandwagon.
No, he did not.
That was the snap.
I don't care.
That was a snap of his tendon.
These past 2 seasons were a fluke. All right, that's
You know what you sound like? You sound like a Dallas Cowboys fan saying
he's going to make it.
Saying that they're going to win the Super Bowl again. That was great. But yeah, Christian McCaffrey just carted off. He's got bruised ego, hurt feelings, and he's ribbed for your pleasure. And he hurt his groin, jumping off his own bandwagon and pulled.
If we were to do a fantasy general manager,
yeah,
what would Dallas general manager be rated?
Well, I don't know.
He would be ranked 37 out of how many teams?
32.
There you
but
go.
you know where else he ranks? He ranks number 1 on what is that called? Number 1 on the world's most valued franchises. So I think that has to do with something there.
Look, you can wear the star all you want, but when you disappoint season after season.
Yeah, we're going to have to start calling them the Dallas Cowboy...
LeBrons.
No, the Dallas bass players, because they're just totally disappointed. Disappointing. No offense, Mikey. I don't know if you listen, but if you do, the Dallas bass players, another disappointing season.
Actually, somebody had asked me on one of the shifts at the firehouse about... Mikey's bass playing. Mm-hmm. Mikey, if you know, is our bass player for Virtual Country, our country band that we have out there.
That's true.
And
that is true.
I had to tell the truth, after them giving him a hard time, I actually said, no, he is one of the three best bass players that I know.
Mm-hmm.
And not just on studio records, friends.
Biblically.
Best friends that I know that are best bass players.
That's true.
Number one has to be, I'm sorry, he's got to be Petey.
Yep.
And then our other little friend over there, Mr. Jules.
Yep.
The Escobedo of all time.
Well, see, I don't think anybody would argue with those two. And
Yeah.
Mikey actually used to take lessons from Jules.
Yeah.
So, taught him everything he knows, but not everything he knows.
And Mikey being a touring bass player, what band did he tour with down in Mexico?
Wasn't
and
it
all over?
Grupo Fuego, Grupo Animo, Grupo Mikey and
Adrian.
Adrian y Destino.
Accordion! Yeah, if y'all want to find that on YouTube, check out his mullet.
Hey, if you want to see it.
Oh, but Mikey, we love you.
If you also want to see him without his bass, you can go to MeatTube.
Whoa.
And that's MEAT.
Okay.
TUBE.com.
Cochino.
Híjole, that's your destiny.
Mikey, if you're out there, I hate to put you third place, but, somebody's got to play third base.
Mikey, I am your density.
Yes.
Or was it Adrian?
Listen to the Virtual Country album.
Yep.
You will actually agree.
You will. It is true.
Yeah.
It's true. Yeah.
Oh, what am I talking about? This is bull.
You know what else is true? This is the worst liquor I've ever had.
This much is true. Yeah. What did we do last weekend that was so amazing?
Got drunk.
No. The other part.
Oh, we got drunk a lot.
We had a private party at the VFW Post 76 downtown.
But what did we do there after we played?
Okay, we got drunk.
Woo!
Okay.
And what did we do before?
We were drinking.
What did we do during?
Probably making stuff up.
Somebody was watering cactus.
Like we're doing now.
Yeah. So, we did have a good time. Virtual country trio. And it ended up being a quartet. Julian ended up being able to come in. Our brother, he had just had surgery and wasn't supposed to be lifting anything, so we sat him down on a cajon box drum.
Yeah.
And he made that thing sing.
He made it work. I mean, especially when he had that, half a brain removed. It's just,
I don't know what it was doing in the cajon anyway.
It's just good to see him.
Right. We were trying to make some.
His face is back in shape.
Trying to make some barbacoa. We made some birria.
I love it. Love it.
So getting back to what we were talking about, getting drunk on Saturday.
What are we talking about?
Exactly. We had a great time at the private party. Played some songs.
Yep.
DJ'd. We even set up a phone booth for everybody. Everybody had a great time. By and large, everybody
it was a blast.
Had no qualms about it. Nobody was mad. Nobody was upset.
No, everything was fine. Plus, I think it was a big thing that the bar downstairs at the VFW sells the cheapest and the coldest
beer. Exactly, and as I remember, they sold a lot of it. They sold a lot of it because they were having a party outside.
That's what your wallet said.
They were having a party outside on the stage. I think Celsius was playing, and then there was also a 70-year-old birthday party on the outside party room. So there was people all over the place.
They aim to please over there at that VFW.
Yeah, VFW is great. San Antonio's oldest post?
Yep.
Was that VFW post? Post number 76.
I believe it's Texas, too.
Texas, that's what it was.
In Texas.
In Texas.
Yeah.
So there you go. But what do we have coming up?
Well, we've got nothing.
Month?
We're going to have to say goodbye.
No, I mean, what do we have coming up with the band-wise?
I don't know. We're all out of music. What else do you want?
Well, September 11th. The Tower Climb after party.
Music.
Yes.
We're doing the Tower Climb.
After party.
Yeah, there's no way we're taking the tower.
Right.
We're playing by the tower.
Yes, it's true. Just across the street from the tower at Alamo Beer Company.
Under the Hay Street Bridge.
Under the Hay Street Bridge.
No. We'll be there from what time?
We will be there starting about 9 o'clock to set up.
Okay.
And I think we'll be playing probably like 10 to 2.
And we have a new member of the virtual country. You're not going to want to miss her.
Nope.
It's a fantastic voice. She's been hiding in the virtual family tree, if you will.
Right,
She's
right.
turns out she's our cousin,
Right.
Val.
Amazing talent.
Yep,
Amazing
Beanie
voice.
Baby.
Amazing person. Got to meet her husband. I think. Everybody calls her Bean.
Yeah.
So I called her husband Cheese. He did not like that. So I apologize, TJ.
We're gonna lose him. We're gonna lose him.
It happens. It happens. So yeah, come on out September 11th. It's a Sunday. It's a family event. It's a community event. It's the Tower Climb.
And pet friendly.
Pet friendly.
So
Family.
bring your husbands.
Family friendly. Bring your meat.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, so we're going to have some beers there. We're going to support a good cause, September 11th. They will not forget. So they do the Tower Climb. They have a party.
Thank you,
and
firefighters.
We provide money for that. I believe we'll probably have the fire truck there.
We'll be having the fire truck. Actually, there's going to be merchandise being sold there, and a lot of the proceeds and the percentage of the proceeds will be going to the 9/11 fund.
Cool.
Very, very cool.
We're also going to be printing out some special shirts for that event and that event only. It's the True Bull Virtual Cast 9/11 Tower Climb Edition T-shirt.
Yeah, we'll be posting that on the Facebook site and pre-ordering. So we're not going to be selling them there.
Yeah.
Because we want this to go to we want the money to go to the right place,
right.
Not in Gooni's pocket.
Right.
We're going to make the T-shirts. You purchase the T-shirts and then you represent.
You wear them to the event.
Yeah. As always, the proceeds from our charity and our nonprofit go to Super Granny's organization.
Exactly.
And again, we thank you for your support.
You're welcome, Hito.
Wait.
What?
I got to go.
Where are you going to go?
I got to go over there.
I got to go purge this whiskey from my...
I think the whiskey has had enough.
'Cause the whiskey ain't working anymore.
Well, not this one. This one needs to be unemployed.
Yeah, exactly. I know unemployed whiskey. So again, House of Hughes.
Yeah.
Call John Fest 210-884-8242 in and around San Antonio and South Texas for your commercial paint, residential paint, inside and out. He will get you taken care of. House of Hughes 210-884-8242. Give us a call on our hotline, which is 740 area code 469-2857 740 Goonie Bull 7.
And as always,
yep,
everybody who has actually listened to this
Brussels
to the very end,
Brussels,
I'm gonna buy you lunch. If y'all come and visit me down in Encino Park, I'll buy you lunch.
Hey, can I have a wiener?
You'll get nothing like it.
Until next time, the True Bull Virtual Cast with Goonie and Nemo has been brought to you by House of Hughes and is sponsored by Tactical Finish.
Wow, I'm digging the Tactical Finish. You're going to hear about them.
And that's right.
Okay, bye-bye.